Hi, I'm George McClure, and this is ListenUp TV. We're here at the Cedia Expo 2013 in Denver with Executive Vice President Dave Peet of Definitive Technology. Dave, thanks so much for taking the time to talk with us today.
Thanks for coming over. I appreciate it, George.
I think the first thing we'd like to ask you about is the new Mythos ST Tower speakers.
We're very proud of it. Probably the hardest thing to do is to talk about a great high-end loudspeaker as opposed to demonstrating it. But our Mythos ST was a very successful speaker for us. It was a real hard target for the engineers to take it to the next level. But we've literally re-engineered every portion of the speaker, top to bottom, 4 separate patents on the interior of the speaker. And we've upgraded the look. We've gone to a new brushed finish in 2 tones. We have a black and a graphite color. Updates the styling. We've changed the bass, and literally top to bottom a whole new product at $24.99 each. Really a great value for the performance and the most dynamic range we've ever heard.
Great. So it's not just a redesign of the other Mythos, it's an entirely different top to bottom change, huh?
Top to bottom, a new piece. Little changes like we went from 300 watts to 1200 watts on the bass section. We added a 56-bit DSP for parametric smoothing and a much more sophisticated protection circuit. So when a user overdrives the speaker, instead of hearing a lot of bass compression, the small area of the bass will be compressed while the rest sounds natural. Literally a total rethink of the speaker. It looks very similar because the classic look has been very popular. We think it's still a winner, something that fits into our users' environments. It looks really nice, flanking a low-boy piece of furniture with a 60-inch TV on top of it. So easy to put into their environment. We kept that shape.
Great, and I understand you have a new soundbar as well.
That's true. We've been to market for about a year with our Solo Cinema XTR, a full HDMI-driven soundbar, and we're introducing a new model below it at the show here, shipping in October. The Solo Cinema Studio with a nice look for tabletop, adjustable feet level, an infrared repeater so it doesn't block the front of the TV. But most importantly to us, it's a true 5.1 soundbar, where most soundbars are only working on the optical in and using a 2-channel signal. Ours is decoding from the Blu-ray, true Dolby, true DTS in a 5.1 format. We're a 3 HDMI input, 1 HDMI out. To accomplish that, it becomes the switching center for the customer system. It also has a remote learning ability where it can learn frequencies from the customer's own remote. Adjustable from the remote also, center channel. So if you want more dialogue intelligibility, you're listening to the news or it's noisy, you can easily kick the center up without going through any menus. Same thing with the subwoofer.
That's great. That sounds like a real simple solution for people that want better sound with their TVs.
Yes, it's literally a plug and play for the customer. It does include a wireless subwoofer too.
Oh, excellent. So you really get sometimes the sound bars don't have the deep bass sound, so that's an excellent addition.
Right, and it's a Definitive Technology quality sub, and that's $11.99 for the entire system.
Great. Now, so many people are listening to their music on desktop. I know I actually listen more at my computer than do critical listening. I wish that weren't the case, but it is. I know you guys have a couple of inclined desktop speakers you're introducing.
That's true. We're trying to combine both of the things that you said, so you can still do your critical listening while you're sitting at your desktop, because we're all finding the same thing. All of our music is living on our computer now. And we were a little disappointed in most of the performance that you get. So we looked at that category from a different direction, and we developed it as if it was a regular listening speaker for your desktop. Then our engineers came in with DSP and optimized for that near-field listening environment where you're really only about this far from your speakers. And we're able to greatly enhance the image, both right, left, and front rear in that nice sweet listening window. We have 80-watt system doing this with 40 watts in each speaker driving true separate tweeters, unusual in a computer type desktop speaker, 3.5-inch woofer and a 4-inch passive radiator to enhance the lower bass. People keep asking us, is there a subwoofer hooked up to this? And the answer is no. We do have a subwoofer out for the gamers who want to go a little bit more nuts. We recommend running it on a USB off of your computer and using our DAC for best sound, but it'll also run on an analog or even an optical for, say, a small TV just plugging into it.
Fantastic. Now, what are the retail prices on those models?
That's $399 for the entire set.
Fantastic. All right. Well, Dave Peet of Definitive Technology, thank you so much for taking the time to talk with us today.
Thanks, George.